actually.
Yeah.
So depending upon where you are in our region, you could be seeing some very different things.
Absolutely. And by the end of the day, most of us are going to have a nice little coating, not a lot, but a coating, at least on grassy surfaces, of that white fluffy stuff. So I'm just celebrating that we get an extra hour of daylight. We're not going to see it today, but we might get to see it as we head into tomorrow. So let's get into that forecast. Of course, starting off with a live look at your radar right now, a lot of blue, but you will notice we do have an end to the blue as we look off towards the west, and most of that dark blue, those areas of the heaviest snow showers, down to our south. So that's where we're going to see the highest accumulations and the biggest impacts from this. Right now, areas like London starting to see some of that snow taper off. Columbus still in some of the heavier stuff. Washington Courthouse, Circleville, and Lancaster all seeing some of those heavier showers. Temperatures this morning, not bad. Cool. This is pretty much where we've been for the past few days, though, waking up in the 20s and 30s. So keep the heavier jacket handy. This afternoon, we don't warm up quite as much as yesterday, but it's still going to feel pretty much the same. We're going to be about 2 degrees cooler, a high of 38 degrees happening by 3 p.m. Now, you'll notice as we head through the next few hours, we only have snow icons 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. By lunchtime, much drier, but we're not done with the precipitation entirely by the afternoon. The heaviest snow tapers off after 12 o'clock, but then we're going to be dealing with some flurries, maybe even a little bit of light drizzle past that point. So if you got to take the dogs out today, I would say early on, be prepared for them to get a little wet, especially if you've got the furry kind that like to roll around in the snow. But past that point, 3 p.m., things do get a little bit drier. So let's walk through your hour-by-hour forecast. Again, starting off with widespread snow, it starts to taper off within the next few hours. It looks like now by 10 o'clock, we could be done with the heaviest of the stuff. Now, we still have some patchy areas of light snow and around Logan, Marysville, maybe even a few of those up north. We're going to be in and out of that through lunchtime. We get a brief break after that, and then by 3 or 4 o'clock, we start to see another round of precipitation develop. But this time, temperatures are back above freezing right at the surface. So we start to see this transition from snow to a rain-snow mix. It's possible through the afternoon. Now, as we jump ahead to the evening, overnight hours, temperatures fall back below freezing overnight. So we start off Monday on the cold side, but also with another chance for snow. So this is going to add another light dusting of snow across the area throughout your Monday, but by Monday afternoon, we start to clear out those clouds and we start to see some sunshine too. So a little bit of relief on the way. Here's what we can expect for snowfall totals by this afternoon into this evening. We add another 1/10 of an inch for most spots as we head into your Monday, adding up to a little over an inch for some spots. After today, we're not talking about snow chances. We're going to be talking about rain chances by Friday as we've got another system rolling in, but it's bringing warmth. Temperatures going from the 30s and 40s, which is where we'll be today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, back to the upper 40s, then upper 50s, then lower 60s by Friday before we start to cool things down. Saturday and Sunday dropping back down to the 40s with another chance for a rain-snow mix.